You've hired a lot of smart young people right out of school. You've embraced the whole millennial thing that everybody's talking about right now, and some people are just dreading that sort of thing. You've embraced it. How have you done that, and how's that worked for you?
Well, you're absolutely right. We like hiring people, fresh out of college. And part of the reason, though, is because what we're doing is new. And so what we find is you get, really smart people working on something new, and we can teach them the subject matter. We've tried hiring people who were, older or part of, the former generation, and you spend as much time trying to get old knowledge out as you do trying to bring new knowledge in. So, what I found in the millennial generation is, one, not all the stereotypes you hear are true.
Exactly.
So example, I was reading something just the last couple of days, and they listed one of the characteristics of millennials as lazy. That's absolutely ridiculous. Some of the hardest working people we have are fresh out of school in their first 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
Now, I think that, what's different is they want to understand what and why they're doing things more. My generation, you said, go do this. People said, yes, sir, and they'd go do this.
Right.
They wouldn't understand, but they'd do it. Now, the problem is when they were doing it, if they didn't understand the context, they'd probably only do what you told them to do, and they wouldn't ever make it better.
Right.
The nice thing about you spend more time up front with young people so they understand what you're trying to do, but when they do the work, they bring much more context and nuance to the work. So oftentimes it ends up being better than where you started. And so I think you've got to create an environment that's got really open dialogue, is really open to questions, really creates clear purpose first. And I think when you do that, then some of the best, brightest, hardest workers in the world are what's known out there as the millennial generation.